Hello my dear students, welcome to my first class on mathematics of class 7. So today I am going to start chapter number 6, algebraic expression. So what is an algebraic expression? So an algebraic expression in mathematics is an expression which is made up of a variable, a constant, and along with this algebraic operations are also included. So algebraic operation here means addition, subtraction, multiplication, this thing. Okay. So let me write an example of algebraic expression. So example 3x square plus 2x minus 4. Just think this is an expression. So here in this case this value of x is unknown. So it is the variable. So the definition of variable is that a symbol which takes various numerical values. So if I change the value of x in each case, if I put 1, I will get one answer. If I put 2, the value of x, then I will get another answer. So the here answer will vary. So this is a variable. And this is the constant part. This is the constant part. So a constant means a symbol having a fixed numerical value. So it is fixed. In every case, we have to we have to subtract 4. So it is fixed. So this is a variable. This one is also a variable. This is a constant. This is a constant. So in this case, this is one term, this is another term, and this one is another. So 3x square is one term, 2x is another term, and minus 4 is another. So what is a term? A term is an arithmetic number, letter, group of letters, or group composed of both arithmetic numbers and letters. So in a term there may be only a number, there may be both letters and number, or simply a letter may be also there, anything. Okay. So if I break each term, I will get factors. So for example, if I break this one, I will get 1 3. They are x squared, that means 2x. So these are the factors. This is a term. In this case also, if I break this one, I will get 2 one time and x another. So these are the factors. In this case, minus 4 itself. So now let us move to the next topic, coefficient. So what is a coefficient? A number used to multiply a variable. So for example, this is an expression 8x plus 4. So here x is the variable and I use 8 to multiply. That means 8 is the coefficient of x. Here 8 is the coefficient of x. So coefficient is a number used to multiply a variable. Okay. So there are two types of coefficient. One is numeric coefficient, another one is literal coefficient. So if I write a term, so let it be term 8xy. Here 8 is the numeric coefficient and this part xy is the literal coefficient. Sorry, literal coefficient. Okay. So now move to exercise 6a. So take out your book so that you can see the question whenever I read it. So first question is identify monomials, binomials, trinomial from the following expressions. So first of all, let me explain what is a monomial expression, what is a binomial expression, what is a trinomial expression. Okay. So if the expression is made up of only single term, only one term, then it is known as a monomial or simple expressions. For example, 3x square, only mn, 2x. So these are only one term. So these are known as simple expression or monomial expression. Next one is binomial. So binomial is 2. So binomial expression means an expression which is made up of two terms. For example, twice b plus 3, it is one term, it is another. So similarly, a trinomial means the expression should be made up of three terms. So it may be 2b plus 3a plus 4. There is one term, there is another, and there is a third one. So it is a trinomial. This one is binomial. There are two terms. Okay. And the last one is polynomial. So if any expression is made up of two or more terms, it is known as a polynomial. So both binomial and trinomial are special types of polynomials. Okay. So now let's begin the exercise. Exercise 6a. Exercise 6a. So the first question is to identify monomials, binomial and trinomial. So see, in first Roman number 1, question number 1, Roman 1, question is twice m plus 3n. So here how many terms are there? Here it is one term, there it is another. That means it is a binomial expression. It is a binomial expression because there are two terms. So number 2, Roman number 2, a minus 5b plus 7c. Okay, there are how many terms are there? First one, second one, third one. That means there are third terms. Therefore, it is a trinomial expression. Okay. Then question number 3, you see 2 by 7 a square, only one term, then it is a monomial. Roman number 4, 5m square minus 4. There are two terms, one is 5m square, another one is minus 4. That means it is a binomial. Number 5, 7a square plus 2b square minus 4b. There are three terms, therefore it is a trinomial. Number 6, half x cube minus y plus z. So there are three terms, therefore it is a trinomial. Okay. So now let's move to question number 2. So you have to write the coefficient of x in each of the following. So let's do. Question number 2, Roman 1. First one is 2x. So you have to find the coefficient of x. That means in simple way, just leave the x. Which part left? 2 left. So therefore, coefficient of x is 2. The next one, Roman 2, mx. So in this case also, what is the coefficient? After leaving x, what left? Only m. That means answer is m. So you write this line. Not writing again and again. Now Roman 3, minus 2px. So after leaving x, only minus 2p left. So this is the answer. Then Roman number 4, 3x y square. After leaving x, only 3 and y square left. So this is the answer. Then Roman number 5, 1 by Roman number 5 minus 1 by 3 xp. After leaving x, only minus 1 by 3 and p left. So this is the coefficient of x in this case. So now move to question number 3. You have to write the coefficient, but here the variable is not given. So in each Roman new question, that means a new criteria is given that here x is variable, in the next u is variable. So just by looking at the variable, you have to do this one. Question number 3. So first one is you have to find the coefficient of x in 6xy square, just like earlier. Which one is given here? X. Just leave x. So answer is 6y square. Sorry, minus is there. So Roman number 2, q in qx square. So just leave this q. Answer is x square. Roman number 3 also, let me do a in 2 by 3a. So just leave a. Which part left? 2 by 3. So this is the coefficient. So question number 4. Sorry, Roman number 4. X square y in minus 4 by 9 a x to the power x square y. So just leave this part, x square y, x square y. So answer is the remaining part, minus 4 by 9 and here a left. So this is the coefficient of x square y in that number, on that term, sorry. So Roman 5 and 6 you try. Okay, 6 let me do, z in minus z. Roman 6 you see, z in minus z. So after leaving z, what left? Only minus sign. So minus I cannot write, so simply so minus 1. That means with every number there 1 is there. So just write that 1. Yeah. So it is minus 1. Okay. So now question number 4. Identify like terms in each of the following. So what is like term and what is unlike term? So like terms, if all the terms have the same literal factor, So earlier I have discussed what is a literal factor. For example, 3a, 4a, 5a. So they have the same literal factor. So they are like term. They are like terms. And unlike terms, that if they have different literal factors, for example 2a, 4b, so they are, the literal factors are different, that means they are unlike terms. Okay. So question number 4 you see, identify like terms in each of the following. So in each of the following case you have to find out the like terms. So question number 4. Okay, let me do Roman 1. Question is given, one term is a square, another one is b square, another one is 2a square, and the last one is c square. So see which two terms have the same literal factors. Here a square, there b square, there also a square. That means these two are same. B square and c square are not same. That means the like terms are a square and twice a square. Simply you can write the answer. So for next one, Roman 2. Question is 3xy and another one is yz, another one is 5x, and last one 2 by 7 x yz. So from these terms I have to find out which one is the like term. So see, xy, it is yz, not matching. This one is only x, it is also not matching. Okay, only these two yz and yz, these two are missing. That means like terms are yz and 2 by 7 yz, 2 by 7 yz. So next, other rest other you try. Okay. Okay, one thing, let me do number 4 also. It is different. So, number 4 question is CAB square, A square BC, B square AC, C square AB, and ABC, and one term left, AC B square, AC B square. So I have to find out all the like terms. So look at the question, CAB square and C, this are both are different. This one and this one are not matching. There you see B square, there also B square, there is A, there is 1A, there is C, there is also 1C. So this one and this one is similar. Is any other term similar? You have to find with a term with B square there. This one and this one is also not matching. This one is also not there. B square is also there. 1C, 1A. That means these three terms are the like terms. So answer will be C A B square, and another one is B square AC, and AC B square. So these all are like terms. These all are like terms. So now question number 5. Identify polynomials from given algebraic expressions. So to identify polynomial, it is very easy. If this variable part is on the numerator, then it is a polynomial. If it is in denominator, that means it is not a polynomial. So see question number Roman number 1. Question number 5, Roman number 1. 5 Roman 1. 4 by 9 x square minus 4 by 9 x square plus 4. So is it a polynomial? Yes. This x square is on numerator. This x also it is in numerator. So it is a polynomial. Oh, sorry, another criteria that it should have more than one term. That means 2 or more. So here there are 3 terms that one criteria fulfilled, and next one is that the variable should be always be on the numerator. So there x is on the upper side, that means 1 is there, there also 1 is there, that means both of the x are on the numerator, that means it is a polynomial. Number 2, you see 2 by x plus 3 by x square minus 4x square plus 3x plus 2. 2 by x plus 3 by x square minus 4x square plus 3x plus 2. So here the variable is on in denominator. The variable is in denominator. So it is not a polynomial as the numerators are, so sorry, as the variables are in denominator, as the variables are in denominator. Variables are in denominator. Then Roman number 3, you see there also all the terms are above, that means it is a polynomial. And Roman number 4, you see x square minus 1 by x square, there x square is in denominator, that means is it also not a polynomial. So now question number 6, write down the degrees of the following polynomials. You have to write the degrees. To how to find out the degrees of a polynomial. So the degree of a polynomial is the greatest power of the variable present in the polynomial. For example, 7 x square plus 5x plus 4. So here the variable, this variable has power 2 and this one has power 1, and there it is 0, so it means nothing. So which one has the highest power? This variable. So this is the degree of the polynomial. So in this case degree is equal to 2. So simply you have to write which one has the highest power. So question number 6, Roman 1. 4x square minus x to the power 4. So here the power is 2 and here it is 4. So degree of the polynomial is 4. Therefore degree of polynomial is 4. Next one you see 4p square plus 6p cube plus 8p to the power 8. So here first p has a power 2, the next one has power 3 and the third one has 8. So here the highest degree is highest power is 8. That means it is the degree of the polynomial. So Roman number 3 also same. Okay. In case of Roman number 3, how to find the degree? There are two terms, these two variables are given, both of them have powers n square plus 4. So in this case we simply you take out the sum of these two. There is a sum of the power of these two, that means one term. The first term is m square n cube, so 2 plus 3 it is 5. So here it is 2 and there it is 1. So 2 plus 1 it is 3 and there it is nothing. So which one has the highest power? This one. That means degree is equal to 5. Degree of this polynomial is 5. You write nicely that the degree of the polynomial is 5. So number 4 also same. First term is p square q to the power 4. So 4 plus 2 is 6. Next term is pq square. So 2 plus 1 is 3 and the last term is a constant plus 1. So which one is greater? First term has power 6 and the second term has power 3. So 6 is greater, that means the degree of the polynomial is 6. So next number 5. If only a constant term is given, that means the degree is always 0, because actually we write it x to the power 0 and x to the power 0 is equal to 1. So that means it has a degree of 0. So now question number 13, high order thinking. So look at the question. There are some lines given. So given, first of all, 4 vertical lines plus 3 horizontal lines plus 1 box is given, which represents the expression 4x square plus 3y square plus z. So from this 4, there are 4 vertical lines, then plus 3 horizontal lines plus 1 box represents this expression. So if I break it, I can write that this 4 vertical line is equal to 4x square. This one represents this one. This 3 horizontal line is equal to 3y square. So this term represents this one, and the last box represents the term z. So just look at this question carefully. So when it is the variable is x, that time the question is given, the term is this expressed with vertical lines. When it is y, these lines are given in horizontal, and when it is z, the question is with the term this is represented by a box. So there are four lines, four vertical lines. There are also four. There are three horizontal lines. There is also three, and there is one box. So only one Z. So from this we can write that directly. What is the question is to represent. So directly I can write the value of this one. There are how many lines? First of all, given four horizontal lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 3 box, then plus 1 vertical line. So this one will be equal to, there are, in case of horizontal line we put y, so I will put the variable y square. So how many lines are there? There were 3 lines, so I wrote 3. It is given 3. So there are 4 lines. I will write 4. In middle plus I will get plus. For one box I wrote 1z. For 3 box I will write 3z. And last, there are 4 vertical lines. So for 4 vertical lines I write 4x square. So for one vertical line I will write only 1x square. So 1 no need to write, only x square. So this thing represent that expression. So now let's start exercise 6b. So this exercise is about the addition of algebraic expression. Exercise 6b. So simple, you have to add. So question number 1, Roman 1 is 2x, 3x, x, 5x. So I have to add this one. So 2x plus 3x plus x plus 5x. So how we normally add? The same way you have to add. 5 plus 1 it is 6, 6 plus 3 it is 9, 9 plus 2 it is 11. So, and the variable will be x, 11x. Then Roman 3 minus 3b square and 5b square. So I have to add these two. Minus 3b square plus 5b square. So minus plus, you know, it is minus. So 5 minus 3 is 2. And from both 5 and 3, which one is greater? 5. 5 is the positive sign, so no need of giving sign, and there the variable will be b square. So now Roman number 5. 0 comma y, saying 0 plus y, it is y. Then Roman number 6, minus x comma minus x comma minus x. So if I place this plus this one, minus x plus minus x. So if I now take out from the bracket, minus plus it is minus, minus plus it is minus. So minus minus it is plus, x plus x twice x, and again minus. So minus minus it will be plus, so it will be 3x, and the sign will be minus. So minus 3x. Now Roman number 12. Roman number 12. Minus 6a to the power 4 b square x square, comma, and another term is given plus 6a to the power 4 b square x square. So if I plus both the terms, then 6a to the power 4 b square x square, in middle it will be plus 6a to the power 4 b square x square. So see, these two parts are same. The literal factors are same. A square b square x square, a to the a to the power 4 b square x square, a to the power 4 b square x square. This part are same. So and one is minus, one is plus. So we know minus plus it is minus. 6 minus 6 is 0. And with 0 no need to write this thing. With 0 no need to write this thing. We don't write this thing. With 0 no need to write this part. So now Roman number 14. Roman number 14. 6a plus b, comma 3a plus b. So if I plus these two terms, 6a plus b plus 3a plus b. Only the terms are like terms, then only we can plus. So here a plus b, here also a plus b. So plus plus it is plus, 6 plus 3 it is 9, and the variable part, this one will be same, a plus b. And then 15. The terms are 2a, 3b and 4c. 2a, 3b, 4c. So if I plus this term, it will be twice a plus 3b plus 4c. Since the terms, all the terms are different, these are unlike terms. So it will, I will keep this one same, no need to change anything. Okay, now question number 2, simplify. So simplify, you look. Question number 2, Roman 1. So how many E they are given? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. So if I plus 7 E, then it will be E. E plus E, there will be 2A again. 2A plus E, it will be 3E. So if I continue like this, it will be 7E. So Roman number 4 I will show now. The Roman number 2 and 3 same, you just try. Roman number 4 is 8r cube minus 10r cube plus 6r cube. So first of all you do this part. Plus minus it is minus. 10 minus 8 is 2. Which one is greater? 10. So I will put the sign of the greatest number, it is minus, and the variable part will be same. Which part left? This one I will write same, 6r cube. So now again minus plus it is minus. 6 minus 2 is 4. Which one is greater? 6. 6 has plus sign, so no need to give, and the variable part will be same, 4 by 4 r cube. Roman number 2 and 3 you try same. Roman number 2 is same like Roman number 1 and 3 is same like Roman number 4. So now we will do addition of binomials and trinomials. So first one is given binomial. There are two terms you see. 3, 1. 6a plus 4b. 2a plus 5b. So while writing, write it nicely so that this one comes after that one. It could be arranged in a column. So you see, this one has the variable b, this one also has the same variable. So I can plus these two. Plus plus it is plus, 5, 4 it is 9, and variable will be b. In middle, which one is greater? 5. 5 is positive sign, so I will put plus. And again 6 plus 2, it is, there also variable is same, both of them are like terms. So 6 plus 2 it is 8, and then a. Now Roman number 3. 5t minus 1 and minus 6t minus plus 4. So minus plus it is minus. 4 minus 1 is 3. Here 4 is greater, so the will give plus sign. Again plus minus it is minus. 6 minus 5 is 1. 1 no need to write, only t. And which one is greater? 6. Sign of 6 is minus, so I'll give minus sign, minus t plus 3. So now Roman number 7, 5, 6 is 3ab minus 9xy, 3ab minus 9xy, and 7ab plus 4xy. So this, both of them are like term, and this one is also like term, so I'll plus these two in column. So minus plus, it is minus, 9 minus 4 is 5xy. Which one is greater? 9. Sign of 9 is minus, so I'll put minus sign. Again plus plus, it is plus, 7 plus 3 10 ab. Sign of 7 is plus, so no need to put anything. Okay, now move to question number 4. There is the addition of trinomials. So there are 3 terms, you see. So same like this one, simply you are to add only the like terms. So Roman 4 I will do 2. Roman number, question number 4, Roman number 2. X square plus 2x minus 7. X square plus, sorry, x square minus 5x plus 3. So question is x square plus 2x minus 7, x square minus 5x plus 3. So I will add this one. So first of all I will add this constant terms. Plus minus plus, it is minus. 7 minus 3 is 4. And which one is greater? 7. So I will put the sign of 7. It is minus. Again plus minus, it is minus. 5 minus 2 is 3. Variable part will be same. Which one is greater? 5. And sign of 5 is minus, so I will put here minus sign. Again plus plus, it is plus. So 1 plus 1, it is 2x square. So this is the answer. So question number 5, Roman number, let me do Roman number 1. All are same here. 3a, simple addition and this addition only. 3a minus 4b, 7a minus 2b, and minus 2a plus b. So I have to add this thing. So start from here. Minus minus, it is plus. 4 plus 2 is 6. So from there I got 6b. Again minus plus, it is minus. If you can calculate directly, you can write, or else you can do like this. Minus plus, it is minus. 6 minus 1 is 5b. And which one is greater, minus or plus sign? Minus. First of all I did this two term plus. Minus minus, it is plus. 4 plus 2, it is 6. 4 is greater, so minus 6. Again minus plus, it is minus. And 6 minus 1 is 5. Which one is greater? 6. So I will put the negative sign. So now next part. Again in this case, plus plus, it is plus. 7 plus 3 10. So from these two I got 10a. And again plus minus, it is minus. 10 minus 2 is 8. Which one is greater? 10. So positive sign. Only 8a minus 5b. You can do directly. 7 plus 3 10, and 10 minus 2 is 8. And variable is a, so I will put 8a minus 5b. Okay. So now move to question number 6. Question number 6, Roman 1, you see. Question number 6, Roman 1. X square minus 3x plus 4. 4x square minus 2x plus 7. And the last one is minus x square plus 5x minus 2. So I have to plus this. Plus plus, it is plus. 7 4 7 8 9 10 11 11. Then again plus minus, it is minus. 11 minus 2 is 9. Which one is greater? This, so it will be a plus 9. 7 plus 4 is 11. plus 11, and plus minus is minus. 11 minus 2 is 9. So now I will do the this part. Minus minus it is plus. 3 plus 2 is 6. So from this I got minus 6x. Again minus plus it is minus. 6 minus 5 is 1. So no need of writing 1, only x. Which one is greater? Plus sign on this plus 6 or 5? 6. So sign of 6 is minus. So I will put it minus x. So now I will solve this part. Plus plus. So 4x plus x is 5x. 5x square. And 5x square it is plus sign. So plus minus it is minus. 5 minus x. 5 minus 1 is 9. Sorry, 5 minus 1 is 4. And variable is x square. Which one is greater? There is 1, there is 5. So I will give the plus sign. So 4x square minus x plus 9. So normally you can do these two plus and then you can subtract this one. And if you want you can do directly also. Oh sorry, the 4 plus 7 is 9. Okay. Sorry, here will be minus minus it is plus. 3 plus 2 is 5x minus 5x, and minus plus it is minus. So 5 minus 5 is 0. So there will be 0. Sorry, you correct it. Okay, now Roman number 2. X cube plus 6x square, then 5x square plus 3x, and the last one is 5x plus 7, 5x minus 7. Okay. So simple. First of all I will start. There is no other constant term, so it will be same. Minus 7. There plus plus it is plus 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8x. 5 is greater, so plus sign. Again plus plus it is plus. 6 plus 5 is 11. And variable is x square. Which one is greater? 6. So plus sign. And first it is x cube. X cube plus 11x square plus 8x minus 7. So now question number 7. Simplify. Question number 7. Simplify. So first one is c square plus twice cd. In middle plus sign given, again minus 3cd minus d square. So first of all I will break this one. It will be c square plus twice cd. This part I will write same. There it is plus minus it is plus. Sorry, plus minus it is minus 3cd, and again plus minus it is minus d square. So now I will arrange c square. There is no other term, so I will write it same. Then this one cd, they are also cd. Both of them are like terms, so I can add or subtract. Plus minus it is minus. 3 minus 2 is 1. And which one is greater? 3. So sign of 3 is minus, so I will put minus sign. And 3 minus 2 is 1, so only cd, and left this one I will write same. Minus d square. C square, both of them are these are like terms, so I did subtraction. Plus minus it is minus. 3 minus 2 is 1, so 1 no need to write, only variable part I wrote cd. And now Roman number 2. X minus 6 plus 3x minus 4 plus 2x minus plus 2y minus x. X minus 6, 3x minus 4, and x minus question is x minus 1. So first of all I will break the bracket. It will be x minus 6. They are plus signs, so simple. Plus plus it is plus minus it is minus. Again plus sign, x minus 1. Simply I just remove the bracket. So now I will arrange them in like terms. So x there, and there plus 3x, then again plus x, And now I'll write all the constant terms so that I can do it easily. So first of all, I have arranged x plus 3x plus x, I wrote minus 6x minus 4 and minus 1. So x plus 3x is 4x, 4x plus x is 5x minus minus it is plus 6 plus 4 is 10, again minus it is plus 10 plus 1 is 11. So 5x minus 11. Okay, now Roman number 3. So 3m square plus 4m square plus minus 5m square plus minus mn square. First term is 3mn square plus 4m square n square plus minus 5m n square plus minus m n square. So first of all, I will take this term out of the bracket, 3m n square. This one I will write also same, 4m square n square plus minus it is minus 5m n square, again plus minus it is minus m n square. So now I'll arrange them in like terms. Mn square. So 3mn square, it is minus 5mn square, and then n square, these are different. So I'll write simply m square n square and minus mn square. Oh sorry, this one is also same like term. This one is also mn square, so minus mn square plus 4m square n square. This one and this one, all of them are like terms, mn square, they are also mn square. So now I will solve this part. Plus minus it is minus 5 minus 3 is 2, and it will be minus 2mn square, then minus mn square plus 4m square n square. First of all, I did this part, plus minus it is minus 5 minus 3 is 2, 5 is greater, so minus 2 mn square. Then again I will do this part again, minus it is plus, 2 plus 1 is 3, minus 3 mn square plus 4 m square n square. So this is the answer of this one, minus 3m n square plus 4m square n square. So now Roman 4 you try same like Roman number 2. So now we will do match question number 8, match the expression in column A to the sum in column B. One I will show rest you to simply match. 8-1. In one side, this one expression is given, on the other side, the simple and simplified form it is given. So you have to match column A and column B. So first one is given 3x square plus 5x minus 4 plus 6x square minus x plus 7. So if I solve this one, first of all, this one and this one, both of them are like terms. 3 plus 6 is 9 x square. Then again, this one and this one, both of them are like terms. 5 minus, plus minus it is minus, 5 minus 1 is 4. So it will be plus 4x, and left these two constant parts, minus 4 and plus 7, minus plus it is minus, 7 minus 4 is 3. So it is plus 3. So which, and the other side on column B, you see which it matched with, yes, option number C. Option number C, 9x square plus 4x plus 3. So Roman number 1 answer is option number 3. So the rest, Roman number 2, 3 and 4 same, you simply add you can match. So now let's move to question number 9. So this one, you be attentive because it is little different from the others one. Question number 9. So given P is equal to 2y square minus 5 minus 2y. So given value of P, Q and R. So P is given 2y square minus 5 minus 2y, and Q is given y square minus 3y plus 6. Y square minus 3y plus 6, and value of R is y square minus 4y plus 2. So you have to find the value of P plus twice Q plus twice R. So you have to find the value of this one. So first of all, let us find the value of TQ. Okay, directly you write, therefore P plus 2Q plus, okay, one thing you do, first of all you take out the value of 2Q and 2R. Therefore 2R, it will be 2 into R, y square minus 4y plus 2. This is R. 2 into R. The value of R is y square minus 4y plus 2. So if I solve this one, it will be 2y square minus 4 to the 8y plus 2 to the 4. 2y square 2y square minus 8y plus 4, and the value of 2q is value of 2q also I have to find out. The value of 2q will be 2 into q. Q is y square minus 3y plus 6. So if I solve this one, I will get 2 into y square is 2y square. Then 2 into 3 is 6 minus 6y, and 2 6 is 12 plus 12. So 2y square minus 6y plus 12. So now I will put this value in the equation to find out the required expression. So therefore P plus 2Q plus 2R equal to, so value of P is twice y square minus 5 minus 2y. 2y square minus 5 minus 2y. This one plus value of 2q is 2y square minus 6y plus 12, and value of 2r is plus 2y square minus 8y plus 4. So now I will solve this one. So value of 2q is 2y square minus 6y plus 12, and value of 2r is 2y square minus 8y plus 4. So now I will solve this one and I will get the required expression. So 2y square minus 5 minus 2y. So plus sign is there, directly you write plus 2y square minus 6y plus 12 plus 2y square minus 8y plus 4. So first of all, I will so no need to arranging it, directly you can do 2y square here, where another one is 2y square, where another one. So in all of them are in plus sign, plus, plus and plus. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 4 plus 2 is 6, 6y square. Then sign will be plus sign. Then you go for 2y. There is one 2y minus 2y. There is another one, and there is the last one. So minus minus it is plus, 6 plus 2 is 8. Again minus minus it is plus, 8 plus 8 is 16. And since all of them are minus sign, so minus 16y. And then I will find out all the constant terms. So one is there minus 5, another one is there plus 12, and the last one is plus 4. So 12. First of all, I will do this plus, both of the plus term plus it is plus, so 12 plus 4 is 16 and 16 minus 5 is 11. So the required expression is 6y square minus 16y sorry, there plus sign because 12 the sign of 12 is plus, so 6y square minus 6y plus 11. So this is the required expression. So now look at question number 10. You have to find the perimeter of the given triangle. So there is a figure given like this, a triangle having one side is 3x minus 7, another side is 2x plus 5, and one side is minus x plus 11. 3x minus 7, 2x plus 5, and the third side is minus x plus 11. So we know that perimeter of a triangle is, so write solution, perimeter of a triangle is equal to sum of all the three sides. So sum of all the three sides. So first of all, I will do this one, 3x first side plus second, 2y plus 5, and the third side is minus x plus 11. So sum of all the three sides, sum of all the three sides, first side plus second plus third. So now I will solve this one. 3x minus 7, then plus sign is there, so 2x plus 5, and plus minus it is minus x plus 11. So first of all, I'll this variable like terms I'll take out, and another one is there. So 3x plus 2x it is 5x, and 5x minus x is 4x. Okay, then constant term minus 7 plus 5 and plus 11. So 5 plus 11 is 16, and 16 minus 7 is 9, and answer will be 4x plus 9. So this is the perimeter of the triangle. The sides are given simple. We know that sum of all the sides, perimeter is equal to sum of all the three sides. So simply I did all this plus the sum of all the three sides. I wrote them and I did addition. Okay. So now the last question of this exercise, question number 15. What's question number 15? Question number 15. So question is given that you have to fill in the blanks to make the given addition sentence true. So to make this sentence true, you have to put this fill in the blanks. So one side is given 6abq plus dash plus 2b square c plus 8abc minus 14bqa equals to 15b square c plus again another dash, then plus 20 abc minus 12 abc. So this is the question. I have to fill this blank. So before doing this one, you simply understand one thing, that since equal to is given, for example, if I write a question like this, 4 plus I give a dash, and in other side I write 2 plus 6, 2 plus 6. So since equal to is given, that means both the sides are equal. So this side if I plus 6 plus 2, it is 8. So there also I have to make 8. So what I have to put here? To make this one correct, I have to put 1, 4. So same in this case also, I will simply check that which number is missing. That one I will put so that both the sides become balanced. So first of all, you see there is 6ab cube, but there is no term with ab cube. That means one term this term will be ab cube. Then the next one you see 2b square, there also b square is there. There 8abc there, okay. You see there it is plus 8abc, and there 20abc and 12abc. If I solve this one, plus minus it is minus, 20 minus 12 is 8. So there comes 8abc. That means this one is balanced. So no need of thinking this one, leave this one. So which one left? This one and this one. So from this some terms will be there. Okay. So 6ab cube and minus 14b cube a. There is no term with b cube. That means in this blank the answer will be with variable b cube a. So if I solve this one, plus 6 and minus 14, that means plus minus it is minus, 14 minus 6 is 8. So, and since 14 is greater, that means minus 8ab cube. In this blank, answer will be minus 8b cube a. First of all, you see there is ab cube. There is also b cube a. But there in this side there is no term with b cube a. That means this one is missing. So first of all, I will solve this one. Plus minus it is minus. 14 minus 6 is 8. Since 14 is greater, so minus 8, and the variable will be b cube a. So this side is balanced. So only this one left. So when I go for this one, you see there is 15b squared c. There is 15b squared c. In this side, it is only 2b squared c. That means there something is missing. And to make this side balance, there is 15b squared c and there is only 2. That is how many we need? I need 13b squared c. So 13 plus 2 is 15. 15b squared c. Now both the sides are equal. You see this one and this one. There is 13 plus 2 is 15. So 13 plus 2 is 15. They are also 15. They are 6ab cube and 14b cube a. Plus minus it is minus. 14 minus 6 is 8. And the sign will be minus 8. So this side also balance. And they are 8abc. They are 20 minus 12 is 8abc. That means this equation is balanced. The answer will be, in this side it will be 8 minus 8 b cube a, and there it will be 13 b squared c. So this is the end of this exercise. On our next class we will do the rest part. So if you have any doubt or any queries, you can contact me. So thank you.